Schools should be spaces where children of all abilities have the right to equal education and opportunities for overall development. The school premises and how it is designed plays a huge role in realizing that first step to the right to education. How can a school become an enabler to all children through universal design? Wayfinding is an important aspect in schools, where children often tend to get lost in alienating and colorless environments. Using color in effective ways can add fun and become a tool in legible navigation. Corridors, for example, need to have strong contrasting colors indicating the movement direction. Having bright yellow strips along its length or sprucing it up with colored tiles and surfaces can help all children and children with low vision find their way easily. Different levels of the building may be color-coded using signages or colored building elements to simplify moving around. Signages for common areas like washrooms, drinking water, etc. must follow a universal language. Let us pan to the learning areas. Some basic accessible requirements are individual height adjustable desks to suit wheelchair access, blackboards at child-friendly heights, safe windows with accessible sill levels, and a minimum of 900 mm width for doors. Classrooms and learning areas must have different learner zones to enable various modes of learning. Quiet spaces or focus zones can help children focus and concentrate on a task. They are also calming to hypersensitive neurodiverse children. Stimulating spaces designed for collaboration help with group activities, and dynamic or sensory zones with colors and sounds spark creativity. These zones help engage better with hyposensitive neurodiverse kids. Having flexible choices of these zones in the learning area makes learning inclusive, interesting, and interactive for all. Children's ways of perceiving spaces differ with age, but the innate principles of accessible and inclusive design remain common with different aesthetic interpretation with respect to age. Now, do you all know we fall under different categories of learner types like visual, auditory, kinesthetic, written, and mixed? Designing to include multiple senses can therefore enhance learning absorption for all. Let's look at the Redemptorist School, a kindergarten in Pattaya, Thailand, that uses interactive surfaces where children with visual impairments use learning pins on the walls as a way of learning. Different categories of learning shapes, sizes, and developing interpretation skills in a tactile way are possible through touch. There are so many more areas in a school that need to be thought about in terms of accessibility, like play areas, washrooms, drinking water stations, and many more. UNICEF's Open to Use Guidebook on Accessibility in Schools is a great reference for parents and school authorities to bring inclusive environments to schools. Let us transform learning environments to make them springboards for a bright future for children of all abilities.